Welcome everybody to the Creators Cup All-Star Game. And tonight we're going to sim through the Home Run Derby, but you want to see who would win. As tonight all the big home run hitters are here. And you're going to see this. We're going to sim them 5-minute rounds, and then we'll just see what happens here. So first one is Orlando Cepeda versus Moises Alou. 24 home runs to 18. Here's the sim. And Orlando Cepeda gets 12. Moises Alou, on the other hand, we're going to go here. What will he get? Moises gets 13. And Moises will move on. Kirk Gibson. We're going to sim this. And there it is. He gets 12. And Joe Rudy on the other side. What's he going to get? He gets 13. So Alou versus Rudy in the next round. Here's David Ortiz. Ortiz 20 home runs. He gets 14. That's big. And here's Barry Bonds. They simulate that. He got 15. The one on the bottom better all the time. Gehrig against Ron Say. And here's Lou Gehrig 19, only 10. Let's see about Ron Say. He gets 11. So the one on the bottom wins every time. Here's Moises Alou now. Moises against Joe Rudy. And he get, oh my goodness, he got 20, and Joe Rudy on the other side. Joe Rudy got 21. There it is. Here's Barry Bonds now against Ron Say. Barry gets 15. And let's see what Ron does. He gets 16. The bottom was good at all the time here, and here it is. Rudy against Ron Say. He has 15, and Ron Say. Ron Penguin Say on his victory as Ron Say gets 16. Ron Say 16, and that was unique. As they go finish, and Ron Say the bottom wins it all the time. I don't know about that. So that's it. And now we're going to go to the All-Star Game. So here it is, the Team 1 All-Stars versus the Team 2. And here it is. So here at Arlington Stadium, 1972 Arlington Stadium, Team 1 versus 2. Let's see if one of your teams has made it. And Adam Kennedy of the Angels, he's number 1, and the Angels are number 1, and they're an incredible team. He's hitting 365. Frank Robinson is hitting 380. He's a right fielder for the Orioles. What a season he's having. Lou Gehrig, he's on fire for the 27 Yankees. Already 19 home runs, 55 RBI, 340. Albert Bell, he made it for the Cleveland Indians of 1995. Bell made it. Elston Howard for the Yankees. 5 home runs, 31 RBI. He's hitting 400. Willie Mays, 15 homers, 47 RBIs. The center fielder for the 62 Giants, I believe, Troy Glaus. And the Anaheim Angels are number 1. They're incredible. Jay Bell made it. What a shock that is. And Manny Ramirez is the DH. Joe Gibbon of the Pittsburgh Pirates. His ERA is .254. He's 7-2. He's looking very well, and he's having the season of his lifetime. On the other side, you have Rennie Stennett of the Pirates. He's hitting .427. Anthony Rendon is .345. Juan Soto, .371. Both Washington Nationals. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. David Ortiz, Roberto Clemente. Clemente's hitting .402. Gary Carter, Johnny Perrotto, and Omar Infante. What a game this is. And Nolan Ryan of the 1969 Mets. So we're about ready to go. This is going to be other teams. I mean, look at this. You have Charles Johnson on there. You have Orlando Cepeda. This is Team 2. Mariano Duncan. Barry Bonds does not get to start in left field. It's Albert Bell. So very interesting. Willie Mays. You're going to see everybody in. Gary Carter on the other side. Steve Nicosia, Johnny Bench. Ortiz and Fane Stennett. George Brett is there. And you can see that the pitchers, there's a lot. J.R. Richard. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be really good, and we're about ready to go from Arlington Stadium in Texas. It's the All-Star Game. So here we go, All-Star Game at Simply Road and Home, as Adam Kennedy will start off. And we're ready to go. Here is the 1-2 Nolan Ryan pitching in his home stadium. This will be on the ground. Picked up, they'll throw the first one out, so Kennedy goes down. Here in, look at that beautiful background. Look at that. So anyway, here's Frank Robinson. Robinson, 15 home runs, 42 RBI, struck him out there. And Lou Gehrig, he's hitting 340, the 1-2. Struck him out again, and my goodness. We go to the bottom of the first inning, the score. Still 0-0. We go to the second inning, or bottom of the first, sorry. Well, it is the All-Star Game. I want to do something real quick. Here, I want to hit screenshots. A beautiful night screenshot. There it is. Welcome to our one viewer. So it's Stennett, Rendon, and Soto. Stennett hitting .427 for the Pirates. 1960 Pirate, Joe Gibbon. He struck him out. That's going to be one out. Great game here. Anthony Rendon now. Bottom of the first inning, 1-2. Struck him out, and Rendon goes down. This is going to be very difficult for anybody to do anything. And here's Juan Soto. The left fielder, Juan Soto, the 1-2. High pop fly, maybe. Did it catch it? He caught it. Willie Mays with the catch. And we go to the second inning, 0-0 here in the All-Star Game. So Bell, Howard, and Mays ready to go here. Here's Albert Bell, left field, against Greg Swindell. Greg Swindell is now the pitcher. And that's going to be a high pop fly, and that's a base hit for Bell. So Greg Swindell will now be in. And here is Elston Howard. Howard, the catcher for the Yankees. All-Star Game here. On the ground, this is 5-3, one out. Bell will go to second, one out. Here's Willie Mays, the center fielder. Swindell is 3-0 in the season, 1.33 ERA. The 1-2. That's to left field, and that's going to be a fair ball. That's going to be the first run of the day for the visitors. And it's 1-0 here in the Creator Cup All-Star Game. Willie Mays with the double, and he has an RBI already, an early MVP. Here's Troy Glaus. Mays getting a double and a great catch in center field. Glaus, the 1-1. On the ground, short. The first, that's going to be 2 outs. Jay Bell. Bell at shortstop. Here they go. And they walked him. So Jay Bell will walk the first base 1-0 here in the top of the second. Here's Manny Ramirez, the DH, the 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. The visitors score a run on Willie Mays' RBI, and we go to the bottom of the second. It's the visitors 1 and the home team nothing. So here's Scott Shields against Andre Dawson. So Scott, the 1-2, and that's going to be a strikeout there. Scott Shields is the new pitcher for the visitors. He's no record and at 1.19 ERA. He's doing a good job. 1 out. Here's Ortiz, the 0-2. It'll be to left field and a base hit. Ortiz will get on. So bottom of the second inning. Here's Roberto. Roberto Clemente hitting 402. The 2-1. High pop fly. Will it drop? No, it won't. And that's Willie Mays. Another put out there. 2 outs. Visitors beating home 1-0. Here in the All-Star game, Scott Shields against Gary Carter, the kid. On the ground. And that'll be 4-3, and that's it. The end of 2 innings to score. The visitors 1, the home team nothing here as we go to the third in the All-Star game of the Creators Cup. So Kennedy Robinson and Gehrig will start up Team 2 All-Stars. So Kennedy is 0 for 1. Hal Woodashik is in. He's 5-4, 2.51 ERA. He's from the Houston Colt 45s. Hal Woodashik, he is a hometown hero here. And that's got to be a strikeout, 1 out. There were some good teams, good players that played. Frank Robinson 0 for 1. High pop fly and catching it, Andre Dawson. And that's going to be 2 outs. And back up is Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 today. Top of the third inning, Woodashik. The 3-2. High, and that's going to be deep center field. This one is back. Gehrig hit it far, and it is caught. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's the visitors 1 and the home team nothing in the All-Star game. Bottom of the third inning. Perrotto, Infante, and Stennett. And John Lester is in. He's 4-3. Peralta's the shortstop here. So the 1-2. And that's going to be Peralta striking out there. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. Here's Omar Infante. So Omar. And that's, oh my goodness, that's going to be too deep to left field. And the Detroit Tigers tied the game at 1. Omar Infante, that was a hit. That was a hard hit, and Omar Infante has tied it at 1. So in a pitching duel, it is 1-1 now in the bottom of the third. What a hit by Infante. And Rennie Stennett, the DH. 0 for 1 today, Lester. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. Stennett gets on. So they're starting to hit. In the bottom of the third inning, here is Anthony Rendon, third base, 0 for 1 today. Usually they let the position players go 5-6 innings, get a couple times up. That'll be, oh, he booted it. Oh, Bell, Jay Bell, a controversial all-star pick. Booted it. Oh, he booted it. Would have been a double play. And here's Juan Soto. Lester trying to get out of here. Juan Soto in left field. There it is. They go. 4, 6, and nothing there. So here's Andre Dawson, center field, 2 outs. Dawson, and that's going to make it 2-1 home team. They go to third. Now coming home, they're going to throw it home. Will they go home? Yes, they will, and it's 4-1. 3-1. Sorry. 2-run double, and that's huge. Here in the bottom of the third, David Ortiz. Lester has not done well, the 2-2, and he struck him out. Well, 3 runs there the home team has. A 3-1 lead now as we go to the 4th. 4th inning, Albert Bell will be up. Ed Whitson is pitching. And Whitson is in for the 1979 Pirates. Top of the 4th inning, and that's going to be a hard hit to left field and a base hit. So Albert Bell gets in. He started over Barry Bonds. So here's Elston Howard, 0 for 1, a catcher. Great batting average this year, and they hit him. Like, seriously, it's an all-star game and you're hitting somebody? 2 on, nobody out for Willie Mays. He already has an RBI, the only one for the visitors. He wants to get some more. The 1-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. 1 out, and here's Barry Bonds. He's coming in to pinch hit. He's going to try and hit this thing a mile. The 2-2. That's going to be a high pop fly right field. Are they going to sacrifice him to third? No, they don't go to third. 2 outs. And here's Tony Oliva. He's pinch hitting. He's hitting .330 for the Minnesota Twins. So Whitson again. The first pitch to Oliva. On the ground, this will be 4-3, and that'll end the inning. Well, the visitors don't get anybody in. Well, we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-1 All-Stars at home. Eddie Watt comes in. Eddie Watt is a good pitcher for the Orioles. He's 1-0. 2.79 ERA, doing really well. And here's Roberto. A 4.02 average, Roberto. And that's going to be to left field, and there's Clemente. And it's going to be against the wall. Roberto Clemente will go to second. Roberto, and there it is. Roberto looking good here in Texas. Clemente a double. Here's Gary Carter. Now to be on the ground. They pick it up. This will be 1. No, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. There is an option I wanted to turn off. There was one where you could take the top away. There was one where you could take everything away on the top. That's all right. We'll get it later. Nobody out, 2 on. Here's Johnny Perrotto for 1. The home team. That's going to be a little blooper and a base hit. It's 5-4-1. And they'll throw to third, but he's safe. And the bottom of the 4th, here's Omar Infante, who hit a home run the last time he was up. Eddie Watt in trouble, nobody on, 2 out, 2 on, nobody out. That's Infante to left field, and it is caught. Albert Bell with the catch. They throw to third, and he's going to be safe. Gary Carter, there's going to be 1 out. So Carter in sacrifice position, and here's Rennie Stennon, 1 for 2 as he third time up in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1, Stennon center field. This one is back. It's going to be caught. They're going to throw home. But that's going to be another run. It's going to be 5-1. The home team leading 5-1, bottom of the 4th inning. And Rendon is 0 for 2. The Washington Nationals 5th in runs scored. And Washington's having a great year this year. But that's going to be strike 3. We go to the 5th inning. The score is the home team 5, the visitors 1. Top of the 5th inning, Manny Ramirez will be up. And Manny Ramirez, the 1995 Cleveland Indians. Donnie Wall of the 98 Padres will be up. A 0 ERA in 19 2/3 innings. 0 earned runs. And here's Manny Ramirez, top of the 5th inning, 5-1. And the 1-2, and that'll be to left field, and base hit. So Ramirez will get on first. Here in the top of the 5th. The All-Star game. What an All-Star game. Adam Kennedy now. This Angels team is incredible. This Angels team is 2-15. I've never seen anything like it. They're really good. The question is, will it keep going in the playoffs? That'll be 6-4-3 right there. We knew that, and that'll be 2 outs. So now here's Devon White of the Blue Jays at 1992. And Donnie Wall is here. 1992 Blue Jays at 3-2. And that's going to be a walk, putting Devon White on first base. So the Blue Jays, and here's Paul Molitor. The 92 Blue Jays are a 93 Blue Jays. I forget which one, 92 or 93. This is 93 if it's Paul Molitor. They're struggling, and they're trying to get into the playoffs. They are. That's the top 2 in every division. The 0-2. No, they're going to throw to second on a steal. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Trying to steal a base in the All-Star game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-1. Daryl Knowles will be up. And Daryl Knowles, actually the pitcher here is 3-0 for the 1972 Oakland A's. He's pitching at 278, a very defensive American League team. And here's Kirk Gibson. Gibson hitting 298, 13 home runs, 44 RBIs. The 88 Dodgers are in a pennant race and are doing really well. That's going to be ball 4, and he will go to first. Gibson will go to first here. And here's Andre Dawson, the center fielder, 1 for 2 today. That's going to be high, pop fly, left field. And this one is back, and Andre Dawson has hit a home run. 443 feet at 7-1. And the home team is really ramping it up in the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2-2. And now it is 7-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Well, I mean, the last few games are going to be very good games. Here's Trey Turner, the pinch hitter. He's a 2019 Washington National. And Knowles now. That'll be on the ground. This could be a... So no, it isn't. It isn't anything. It's infield hit. Home team looking really good here. Here's Roberto, 1 for 2 today. 402 in the regular season. High pop fly to right field. And that'll be caught by Tim Salmon. That'll be one out. Gary Carter again. The Expos of 81 are trying to make it. Remember, in 88 he was a Met. 81, they're down a little bit. We'll show you the... Oh, they're going to steal second, and that's going to be safe. Oh, they throw it into center field. So it's 7-1. That's another error, one out. So Carter, the 3-2, and they walk him. The bottom of the fifth inning, and here is George Brett, the pinch hitter. Kansas City's got themselves a fight, and we'll go over all the standings after the game. They throw to second, they're going to get him out. Gary Carter is out, 2 outs. And here is George Brett again, the 1-1. That's going to be hard hit, and a base hit, it's 8-1. So George Brett gets on. Brett with a base hit, already 10. For the home team, here's Omar Infante, 1 for 2. The 2-0, and this is to left field. And this will be a second home run of the All-Star game. 10-1 home team, bottom of the fifth inning. Oh my. Oh my, and what do you do here? Usually give him here's Johnny Bench. He comes in. Great defensive catcher, only inning 239. Well, that'll be 3-1 to end the inning. Wow, the home team in the All-Star game has a 10-1 lead over the visitors. Now we go to the sixth, and Paul Molitor, he's still up. And J.P. Howell for Tampa Bay of 08. They're up there. They're having a run at it. And that's going to be high into right field, way back, and this one is gone. Molitor makes it 10-2. So Paul Molitor, he will trot home, and it's now the visitors cutting the lead to 8. Joe Rudy, the pinch hitter, J.P. Howell. Wow. 3-1. And it's going to be ball 4. So he'll go to first. 10-2, top of the sixth, nobody out. Here's Charles Johnson, the pinch hitter, against J.P. Howell. That'll be a base hit to center field. There's going to be 2 on with nobody out. He'll be first and second. My goodness. This is really big. Willie Mays is 1 for 2 with an RBI. He struck out in the 4th. Top of the 6th inning. That's going to be high in the right field. And Willie Mays has just hit a 3-run home run. It's now 10-5. Visitors are coming back. They've scored 4 in this inning. J.P. Howell cannot get it out. An 0-1 pitch, and Willie Mays has scored. So Brian Holton will come in for the Dodgers. He's 1-0, 2.93 ERA. Chris Bryant, the third baseman. So 12 home runs, 40 RBIs in a season. First pitch to left field, and this one is now 10-6. Back-to-back 5 runs here, and it is 10-6. Oh, how big that is, and it is. Mariano Duncan, the shortstop. They're going to get him 1 out. In the top of the 6th, Orlando Cepeda, the DH. And Cepeda to left field. This one is back, and it is caught. Right on the Kirk Gibson, getting it near the wall. And here's Adam Kennedy, 0 for 3. The 3-2. On the ground, first. And unassisted, they get 5. The visitors get 5. It's now 10-6. They got hope. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Phil Koch. Oh, all right. I'll do it. I'll show you after this game's over. How about that? I'll show you after this game's over. If it's all right with you, I'll just show you when the game's over. I'll show you how to do it. All right. Phil Koch, good to see you. I'll show you how when the game's over here. Bottom of the 6th, here's Rendon, Gibson, and Dawson. So Anthony Rendon for the home team. That'll be on the ground. This will be 5-3, and that's going to be 1 out. Actually, I want to do this real quick. This is for Phil Koch. So let's see if I can find. Here it is. This is the website for all of this. So Jerry, this is a now to install it. Give me 1 second here. As we go here. And let's go. Here it is. So there it is, installing old stadiums. Here's Kirk against Floyd Schiffer, a 1.32 ERA. The 2-2 struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out as Gibson goes down. Here's Terry Pohl. Boy, is Houston having a great. That Bob Stokes league, Houston is tearing up everybody. They're not number 1. The Angels are number 1, but they could be number 1 here soon. This will be short to third. It'll short to first, and that'll be it. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 7th inning, 10-6. Top of the 7th, here's Tim Salmon. He's unbelievable. They are number 1. Jim DeShays, 2-5, but 1.94 ERA. He's that one pitcher where they always end up losing by accident. That's going to be a strikeout right there. 1 out, Molitor. 1 for 1, a home run and an RBI. The 0-1 by DeShays to Molitor, and that's going to be a high pop fly left field. Underneath, it's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and this is Joe Rudy, left field. Struck him out, and that's going to be strike number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. That was the 7th inning stretch there. Trey Turner's 1 for 1 today. Those 19 Nationals are good. Sparky Lyle is in the 0-2. This will be 6-0. No, he doesn't throw it. Nobody out, bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Kirk Gibson, the pinch hitter. But this is 1984 Detroit Tiger Kirk Gibson. Sparky Lyle is in of the Boston Red Sox. Bottom of the 7th, and that's going to be the 1-0. There's 6. Oh, and they throw it away, an error. Third error for the visitors, and this is big. And Steve Nicosia will be in. Ironically, Nicosia is the capital of Cyprus. Bottom of the 7th, Lyle now, the 1-0. On the ground, 6, 4, 3. And there's 2 outs. Nicosia on a 1-0 runs into a double play. Hits in. Here's Cabrera. Ralph Cabrera. First pitch to him. And it'll be 4-3 and he out. There we go to the 8th inning. The score. The home team 10, the visitors 6. Jim DeShays is still in. And here's Charles Johnson, 1 for 1 today, top of the 8th inning. The 2-2, and he strikes out. Well, when you see that, that was big. Yep, out of the strike zone. Here's Frank Howard, the pinch hitter. That's the old Dodgers. The 3-1 to Howard. And he walked him. So Howard will be on first with 1 out. Chris Bryant, 1 for 1 and a home run. Top of the 8th with 1 out. DeShays. The 1-1. That's going to be to right field, and that's going to hit fair. A base hit. Let's see how far Bryant can go. He's going to go to second. Are they going to bring anyone home? No, they won't. Second and third. 1 out. Mariano Duncan, the shortstop for the 1990 Cincinnati Reds. 1 out, 2 on. The visitors. The 1-2. That's going to be a strikeout. It's going to be 2 outs. And here's Orlando Cepeda, the DH. Cepeda, the DH. Here they go. 0 for 1 today. This is big. 2 on, 2 outs. Top of the 8th. DeShays. The 1-1. Cepeda to right field. And underneath. And making the catch is Terry Pohl. They get out of that. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The home leading the visitors 10-6. Bottom of the 8th inning, Sparky Lyle, Omar Infante, 2 home runs, 3 RBI. He might be the MVP today, I would say so. Sparky Lyle is still in. The 1-2 to Infante. High pop fly, center field. That won't be his third. He would be on MVP. 2 home runs. And Mickey Mantle has a catch, 1 out. Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 today. And Sparky Lyle, the 0-2. Struck him out. That's going to be 2 outs. And here's Anthony Rendon, 0 for 4, the third baseman. They kept them in all game. Sparky Lyle, the 0-2. High pop fly to right field. And the visitors will catch this. It'll be 3 outs, 3 outs. We go to the top of the 9th inning, the score. The home team 10, the visitors 6. Top of the 9th inning, Gary Carter will start Bob Moose to end this game. Not get the save, but end this game. He's 8-2 this year. A 2.14 ERA, 1971 Pirates. Great team. And here's Gary Carter, the New York Mets, 1988. Let's see what he does. The 1-0. High pop fly, center field. Back to the wall and caught it. Terry Pohl with the catch, 1 out. And here's Tim Salmon now, hitting .303 on his first pitch. He's hitting .364. The 1-2 to Salmon. Struck him out, and Moose, it's 2 outs. Down to the last out, and that's Paul Molitor, who has a home run. Bob Moose trying to end it. So here we go. The 1-2 to Molitor. Struck him out, and that's the game. The home team wins the All-Star game 10-6. And they come out to shake hands. A great game here. And we will see. Well, no, I wouldn't say great game. You had some sloppy play in the field. 3 errors by the visiting team. That's all they do is go home and visitors. And that's it. Taking a look, Omar Infante was the MVP of this game. I'll tell you what, it was 1-0 Team 2 All-Stars. Then all of a sudden, it was 10-1. Then it was 10-6. Take a look at the line score. Look at all those donuts. Albert Bell went 2 for 2. Mays 2 for 3. Bryant 2 for 2. Those were the visitors. For the home, Dawson was 2 for 3. Ortiz 1 for 2. Turner was 2 for 2. Infante was 2 for 4 with 2 home runs and 3 RBI. Dawson had 4 RBI. It was close. He was 2 for 3. But of course the long ball's got to get it. I mean, yeah, go ahead and read that if you love it. Stealing, the home team was 1 for 2. And 0 for 1 was the visitors. Howard, Bell, and Duncan all had 3 errors. Jay Bell. Well, everybody pitched an inning except for Sparky Lyle. Every run except for Lester, only one of his runs were earned. Now, looking on the other side, I mean, what do you see? You take a look, game score, Gibbon and Ryan had the same. They only lasted an inning. And Omar Infante wins the MVP. Now when we take a look at this, there it is. Infante's number 1. Andre Dawson is number 2 for the home team. And Willie Mays was number 3. Taking a look, Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to start doing these games now. Once I finish the 1988, I'm going to start doing these games. I only have the voice to do 2 of these games a night. And, you know, that's the one thing. So let's take a look at the standings so that everybody sees a mic in the truck. The 88 Dodgers have a 1-game lead over the 71 Pirates. And the 0-1 Diamondbacks are in it. The Reds is 75. Don't count them out. They can win 10 straight. Look at the Diamondbacks. You don't necessarily play in your division. So you can see everybody losing and then Cincinnati's winning. So Dodgers and the Pirates, they got to play. They're 3 behind the Pirates there. Mark Bozeman League, the 17 Astros are good, with the 05 Astros and the 79 Pirates are tied for second. Remember, the top 2 make the playoffs. The top 2. The 79 Pirates are 30 and 26. They're also tied with the Astros. The Mariners are 2 back. The Nationals have a 1-game lead over the Tigers, who then have a 4-game lead over the Dodgers. So the Dodgers have won 3 straight, 8-2 in their last 10. So that means they were 21-25. Now they're 29-27. The 1980 Astros lost 3 in a row in a Bob Stokes league. They were 34-19. Now they're 34-22. The Phillies have won 2 straight. They've cut it to 4. But there's a huge separation. They look good compared to the Colt 45s. Brainiac Baseball, 31-25. But look at this. The Rays, the A's, and the 94 Expos are 1 game behind. So Rays, A's, and Expos, that's going to be a pennant race we're going to watch. And the 84 Tigers have won 4 straight. So they're 31-25. They were 24-22. And now they won 4 straight. The New York Mets are now tied with the Baltimore Orioles. The Mets have lost 7 straight. The 86 Mets are 31-25. Same with the Orioles. And the 93 Jays are only 3 games behind, but they've lost 2 straight. Look at the Philadelphia Phillies, are 5 behind. But you never know. You never know. The Al Red Sox fan league, the Dodgers and the Yankees are up there. But look at this. The Giants, the Brewers, the Cardinals, and the Red Sox are all within 2 games of each other. So they got to watch out there. Look at the Angels, 41-15. Look at the top 3, 8-2, 8-2, and 8-2. The Orioles were 22-24. They go bam right there. The Dodgers can't get in. They're 8-2. 3, 4, and 5 in a row. That division is pretty much closed, though. It's just the Dodgers facing the crosstown Anaheim. The Pirates are 6 games ahead with 44 to go. The White Sox are 6 behind the Twins. We're only 1 behind the White Sox. That's big. And then the Pittsburgh Pirates in the principals picks, they're a game up on the Florida Marlins and 3 up over the 95 Indians. And that was big. The Reds are back. 90 Reds, 73 Mets are back, and the 87 Cubs are way back, but not the worst. 77 Yankees, 98 Padres, the 64 A's. You never know. The closest team on the very bottom of the Padres with 8. Actually, the Red Sox with 7. You never know. Our Red Sox fans league is doing pretty well. Check everything out, and we will see everybody later as I'm going to do a little bit of modding right now. And after we mod, that's going to be it. Now, this was really good today. Hope everybody liked it. And we're going to resume the season tomorrow. What a season, and what a pennant race it's going to be. Texas and Nebraska will be tomorrow for football. And we're going to alternate a little bit. But we'll see you later.